Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Mark from at Breakout Bulls. Um, it's Monday already, 1:46 in the morning. Got back from Florida tonight around 8 o'clock. Settled in and got a chance to do a nice market scan, see what happened last Friday throughout last week. And this pad boy showed up on my screener, above average volume. You can see here 7.9 million on the day. So you can see it's been pretty active here, the selling, but you can see um, looks like the Friday's day was down, so you can see them selling might have slowed down here, fading volume on the selling. Um, so why is this a bounce play opportunity? Well, you can see here clear downtrend last several days. Let me get my inspect mode on here. So how many days do we have here? 6 periods, so 6 trading days. It's been going down, so it's been down 6 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry, seven trading days. Here, no green, so green is bound to happen. So you can see this is the swing high over here. The high being 0.0097. Of course, you've got the natural resistance at 0.01. Nice round number here. So you can see here, broke through this support over here, came down, retested the 0.01 support down here, becomes resistance on the bounce back, and it just collapsed from there into some nice down days, nice selling days. And you can see here we have a hammer candle, which shows that we can might expect to see a reversal sometime soon. So how can we play this? Well, the close was at 0.035. I'd like to see the next candle close above, or rather break out over the previous high, which in this case was 0.0037. And we're looking for a run to 0.0050, which would be about a 34% gain. It can be a bit riskier, and if watch L2, and if L2 shows a good buying opportunity in the morning. So I've got the breakout I want to see is at 0.0037. But if there's a breakout on the intraday charts that happens going into the 0.0037, so say there's a morning breakout above 0.036 leading into 0.037, that's the kind of entry that would get you in on the intraday scale, which would look very nice on the daily scale. So in this case, I'm looking for a breakout above 0.037, but if something happens intraday leading into the 0.037, that would be a great opportunity. So another reason why this looks like an attractive bounce, the RSI shows that it is in oversold conditions right now at the bottom. To kind of confirm this hammer, you can see here that the last 3 trading days have not closed below 0.03. So you can see this one's 0.0031, 0.0031, close 0.0033. Okay, so you can see also its low of the day was 0.0025, so you can keep that as support, but I'm gonna say this is a more immediate support over here at 0.0030, only because the last 3 days have not been able to close below it. So Friday did dip below it, but it did not close below it, which is important to me. So I like to see the bullish hammer reversal over here, coming down on a nice downtrend. Oversold conditions and accumulation distribution lines hooked up showing accumulation, so this thing looks like it might be setting up for a nice bounce. If I want to go a little bit into more detail here, I've set up a little chart here on investing.com. So you can see here I've got the DNAX chart set up here. So you can see it's in a clear downtrend right now. So I took basically the last leg over here. You can see it had some overhead resistance here around 0.01, 0.097 area, which is where it bounced off of. It came down to its swing low, which hit a low of 0.0025, which is right over here. So what are we looking for in this bounce? Based on Fibonacci's, you've got 38.2% retracement here, which is a pretty aggressive retracement. So we're looking for that in around this area here, 0.0050, 0.0054 area. Reason why this looks attractive is because based on Steve Nissen's candlestick charting theory, which I actually read today on my way back home from Florida. Let me see if I can find. There it is. So the long white body as support. Oh, that's not the right one. Where are we? Long black real body as resistance. So there we go. So you've got your first resistance here, and first resistance at half the candle, and the second resistance at the top of the candle. So like in this case, first resistance would be, you can say around 0.045 area, 0.050. I'm looking at 0.050 because it's the top of this candle and the middle of the candle from the day before it. So that's what I'm really looking for here, 0.050 on this bounce. If it were to happen, that would be probably my my target for this type of hold. So that'd be my first target, of course. On the daily, looking on to the hourly, I want to check this guy out. So you can see here, close on its high, did not close below 0.0030. You can see the last two candles, higher lows and higher highs being set. So it's still early in this trend, if it is a trend, rather the bounce, but it's starting to make higher highs and higher lows, so that's looking pretty good. All right, so that's what I'm looking for. You can see here 0.0036, 0.037, that's the breakout area that I want to see, and that's where the 13 EMA is right now. So we'll break out into that. If you see on the morning, let's see if we can zoom into the 15 here. Okay, laptop is extremely slow. Okay, 15 minutes, there we go. Okay, so you can see here, this was the close here, and it closed a previous day high. So let's see the trading day. You can see here, gapped up, still closed above, was green, kind of held around the green, closed under, and then gap back up at close. So close here at 0.0033. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. Definitely want to see a breakout of 0.0037 area, which is a key interest area on the daily, and the target is going to be 0.0050, which I would like to see hit, as that's the nearest term resistance that I can see on the daily chart. Alright guys, so keep this on your watch list. Watch the L2 if the opportunity does present itself, and it matches your trading rules. Then you make that call. You know when to pull the trigger. This is just something for you to watch and decide if that's for you to do. Alright, so follow at Breakout Bulls, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and just share the passion, share the community. Let's get everybody doing this and making money.